नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी इति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी इति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya. Radharamana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya, Radharamana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya, Radharamana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Giridhari Radha Giridhari Radhe, Jaya Radha Giridhari Radha Giridhari Radhe, Jaya Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Radhe, Jaya Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Radhe, Jaya Radha Rakbihari Radha Rakbihari Radhe, Jaya Radha Rakbihari Radha Rakbihari Radhe, Jaya Radha Kunja Bihari Radha Kunja Bihari Radhe, Jaya Radha Kunja Bihari Radha Kunja Bihari Radhe, Jaya Radha Bhakti Bihari Radha Bhakti Bihari Radhe, Jaya Radha Bhakti Bihari Radha Bhakti Bihari Radhe, Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe, Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe, Jai Jagannath Jai Jagannath, Jai Baladeva Jai Subhadra, Jai Jagannath Jai Jagannath, Jai Baladeva Jai Subhadra, Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami, Nayana Pathagami Bhavati, Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami, Nayana Pathagami Bhavati. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 और हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल। और हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि। बोलो हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदनंदन व्रज जनर। यशोदनंदन व्रज जनर। यमुना तीर वनचारी। यमुना तीर वनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदनंदन व्रज जनर। यशोदनंदन व्रज जनर। यमुना तीर वनचारी। यमुना तीर वनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया। Bhagavatim Uttama Shloki Bhakti Bhavati Nai. Welcome everyone in Bhagavad Gita class. So we are reading from chapter number 17, text number 22. Chapter number 17, the divisions of faith, and text number 22. So we'll recite the verses with translation, then we'll discuss each verse followed by Mangalacharan. Chapter number 17, text number 22. Adesa kale yaddanam apatrebhyasya diyate asat-kritam avagyatam tatatamasam udahritam. And charity performed at an impure place at an improper time to unworthy persons or without proper attention and respect is said to be in the mode of ignorance. Text number 23. Om Tat Sad iti nirdeso Brahmanas smritah Brahmanastena Vedasya Yagyasya Vihitaha Pura. From the beginning of creation, the three words Om, Tat, Sat were used to indicate the supreme absolute truth. These three symbolic representations were used by Brahmanas while chanting the hymns of the Vedas and during sacrifices for the satisfaction of the symptom. Text number 24. Tasmad Om iti udaharitya yagyatan tapah kriya pravartante vidhanokta satatam brahmavadina. Therefore, transcendentalists undertaking performances of sacrifice, charity, and penance in accordance with scriptural regulations begin always with Om to attain the supreme. Text number 25. Tad iti anabhisandhaya phalam yagyatapah kriya dana kriyasya vividha kriyante moksha kanchibhi. Without desiring fruit years, one should perform various kinds of sacrifice, penance, and charity with the word that the purpose of such transcendental activities is to get free from material entanglement. Text number 26 and 27. Sadbhave sadhubhave cha sad iti etat prayujyate prasaste karmani tatha sachabda parthayujyate yagye tapasi dane cha sthiti sad iti chochate karma chaiva tadarthiyam sat sad iti eva vidhiyate. The absolute truth is the objective of devotional sacrifice, and it is indicated by the word Sat. The performer of such sacrifice is also called Sat, as are all works of sacrifice, penance, and charity, which true to the absolute nature are performed to please the Supreme Person, O son of Prithak. Text number 28. Asraddhaya hutam dattam tapastaptam kritam chayat asad iti uchyate partha nacha tat pretya no iha. Anything done as sacrifice, charity, or penance without faith in the Supreme, O son of Pritha, is impermanent. It is called asat and it is useless both in this life and the next. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaha Kadamaya Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगना रघुनाथान्वितां तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवाद पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे। Welcome everyone in Bhagavad Gita class. So we are in chapter number 17, the divisions of faith. Text number 22. So as we have discussed last time, text number 22, that tells about charity in ignorance. Text is Adesa kale yaddanam apatrebhyasya diyate asattakritam avadgyatam tatatamasam udahritam. If you are giving charity, or if you have given a charity, and when it is called in ignorance, we will see that today. So last time already we have discussed this text, charity in ignorance. That is text number 22. So charity done at impure place. The place is not proper. Suppose you are sponsoring for drink. You are visiting beer bar and sponsoring drink for your friends, for your colleagues. So you are giving money. You are sponsoring for it. So such kind of donation, sponsor is not called as charity. It doesn't come to doing charity. So such kind of charity comes in ignorance. The place is not proper. You are doing charity inside beer bar. The place is not proper. You are giving charity at improper time. So you have to also check the time when you are giving charity, whether the time is right or not. The person need help when you help someone when he is in need, and it sounds good also when you help when it is required. Okay, so when you are helping, when you are giving charity, so you have to take care of the time also. Okay. Then next come to unworthy persons. If you are feeding drunkards, the person is not proper. The person is already in darkness, and you are feeding him. And there are such 100 number of persons out there. And you are saying that I am giving charity. I am giving food to such and such kind of people. Okay, so such kind of charity comes under the ignorance. The person should be proper. If you are giving charity to Brahmana, your charity is sanctified. It is as per scriptures. If you are giving charity to Brahmana, to priest, the one who performs rituals, austerities, so your money, your charity amount will go to proper place, will be spent at proper place for the well-being of others, as well as if you are giving charity in temple, the amount will be used in the service of Supreme Lord Krishna. The amount will be used in the service of brahmacharis. The amount will be used in feeding prasadam to the devotees. The amount will be used in the construction of temple. The amount will be used in taking care of the temple. Okay, so such kind of charity is good, comes under goodness. But if you are giving charity to unworthy person at improper time, impure place, such kind of charity comes under ignorance. You are giving charity, but you are not paying attention. You are not in a mood to give charity, but just for the sake of show off, you are giving charity. You don't want to give from heart, but you are giving. So if you are not giving charity right from your heart, then it is also counted in ignorance. Such kind of charity comes under ignorance. And if you are giving charity, oh, just le lo, I don't want it. You don't want the particular amount, the particular thing. That's why you are giving in charity. And you don't have a respect to the person to whom you are giving charity. Means totally you are not prepared to give charity to the third person. You are giving just for making show off or whatever, any political advantage it could be. Okay, so such kind of charity comes under ignorance. So charity given at impure place, at improper time, to unworthy persons, no proper attention and no proper respect. All these are the properties of, comes under charity in ignorance. It means you are bound to give charity. So if you are bound to give charity, such kind of charity comes under ignorance. The charity should be done in goodness, not in ignorance. It should be done at proper place, proper time, to worthy persons, such as Brahmanas, priests, the one who performs rituals, the one who tells about Krishna, does some Krishna Katha, give knowledge about Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Geeta. If you are giving charity and you are not paying any attention, not giving respect to the one who you are giving charity, all such kind of charity comes under ignorance. Then text number 23 to 28. So here we are going to learn about Om Tat Sat. We chant any mantra, whether you chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, whether you chant Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat, whether you chant any mantra, Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Om Namah Shivaya. So you chant any mantra, before any mantra you will find Om. When pujaris, priest, Brahmanas perform some austerities, the penances, they start their mantra with Om. Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat. Okay, so we'll try to understand the importance of Om Tat Sat. So text number 23 to 27 tells, when the purpose of sacrifices, charity, and the eating of foods is the absolute truth, the Supreme Person, indicated by the syllables Om Tat Sat. So these activities are performed in the mode of goodness and bring spiritual elevation. So if you start any mantra with Om, if you start any austerities, penances with Om Tat Sat, such kind of performance comes under goodness, and it helps us in spiritual elevation. Then text number 28, sacrifice, penance, and austerity done without faith in the Supreme, without transcendental objective, are useless both in this life and the next. So if you don't have faith in Krishna and you're performing so many charity, so many austerity, so many penances, without heart, without faith, it is all wastage of time, money. Okay, that we'll discuss in text number 28. So first we'll discuss text number 23. Om Tat Sad iti nirdeso Brahmanas-trividha smritah Brahmanastena Vedasya Yagyasya Vihitah Pura. From the beginning of creation, the three words Om, Tat, Sat were used to indicate the supreme absolute truth. So these three symbolic representations were used by Brahmanas while chanting the hymns of the Vedas and during sacrifices for the satisfaction of the Supreme. So, Om Tat Sat, getting free from defects in one's sacrifice, austerity, and charity. So whether you perform sacrifice, austerity, or charity, before performing any such activity, just chant Hari Om Tat Sat or Om Tat Sat. So your entire activity performance will be sanctified and will be in the right mode. If any activity is in right mode, it will be obviously fruitful. And if you don't start with Om Tat Sat, you are doing so many things, may not be fruitful. It may not be fruitful. So, text number 23 tells about the importance of Om Tat Sat. So, Om Tat Sat, these three words are, these three syllables are used right from the beginning of the universe creation. It is used to indicate the supreme absolute truth. So, Om Tat Sat is Supreme Lord Krishna himself. You are chanting the name of Krishna. You are chanting the name of Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the Supreme Controller. So if you dedicate your activity, your charity, your performances, your penances to Krishna, it will be fruitful. It will be in the right mode. The entire performances, activity will be sanctified. It means you are doing something in the name of Krishna, and that activity, that performance will be fruitful. There will be no destruction. There will be no barrier, any kind of difficulty, any kind of problem throughout the activity, performance, whatever. So Om Tat Sat were used by Brahmanas while chanting the hymns of the Vedas, and during sacrifices for the satisfaction of the soul. So whatever performances are done for Krishna, for Supreme Lord, is started with Om Tat Sat. So Brahmanas, pujaris, priests use all these three words, three syllables, Om Tat Sat, before starting any activity for God, Supreme Lord. It means you are starting the activity in the name of Krishna. So Krishna will take care of that performance, activity, penance, charity, sacrifice, whatever. And one who acts without following the regulations of the scriptures will not attain the absolute truth. So, text number 23, Vedic method of purifying any activity. So, what is Om Tat Sat? Om Tat Sat is the Vedic method of purifying any activity. So, how to purify food, sacrifice, austerity, and charity? So, all these things, food, sacrifice, austerity, may be contaminated by any particular mode, goodness, passion, or ignorance. You are doing sacrifice for goodness in the mode of goodness. You are doing sacrifice in the mode of passion. You are doing sacrifice in the mode of ignorance. So, if you want to do sacrifice in the mode of goodness, you start with Om Tat Sat. So, this is the process by which you can purify your activity. So, they can be made as the means of spiritual elevation by aiming them at the Supreme. Om Tat Sat. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Eternal. Lord is eternal. So, if you take the name of Lord before any activity, it will be purified. Okay? So, what if one acts without following scriptural regulations? He will not attain absolute truth. And it is but obvious. If you are not taking the name of Lord right from heart, you don't have faith in Lord, you are just taking the name of Lord for the sake of taking the name. So it will not be fruitful. That activity, that performance, that penances, austerity will not be sanctified as per our scriptural injunctions. He may get some temporary result, but not the ultimate end of life. So what is the conclusion? Sacrifice, charity, penance must be done in the mode of goodness according to scriptures and performed in the mode of passion or ignorance. So, for performing in the mode of goodness, take the name of Om Tat Sat. So, this is the procedure we should follow. So, what does Om Tat Sat indicate? So, Om Tat Sat is nothing but Krishna. If you are chanting Om Tat Sat, it is Krishna only. You are taking the name of God, taking the name of Lord. You're taking the name of Supreme Personality of God. So he is the Supreme Controller. If you call him, he will immediately appear. And your activity will be in the mode of goodness. And it is used for the spiritual elevation. So they particularly indicate the absolute truth, Supreme Personality of Godhead. Example, in the Vedic hymns, the word Om is always found. So indication of Om Tat Sat in Vedic literatures. 3 words Om Tat Sat are uttered in conjunction with the holy name of the Supreme Lord. Example, Om Tad Vishnu. So in different scriptures, Chandogya Upanishad, and there are many scriptures where there are different way of chanting Om Tat Sat. So one is Om Tad Vishnu, Hari Om Tat Sat. Okay. So whenever a Vedic hymn or holy name of the Supreme Lord is uttered, Om is added. I told you, any mantra, before any mantra, you add Om. So if you are adding Om, it means you are adding Krishna before any activity. In simple words, I say. So these 3 words are taken from Vedic hymns. Many places it is mentioned, like Om. It is mentioned in Rig Veda. So Om is the first goal. Tat Tvam Asi, mentioned in Chandogya Upanishad, indicates second goal. Om, after Om there is Tat. So Tat indicates second goal. Then Sad Eva Soumya. Hari Om Tat Sat. So Sat means Sad. Sad Eva Soumya. Chandogya Upanishad, it is mentioned, indicates the third goal. So Om, mentioned in Rig Veda, indicates first goal. Tat, mentioned in Chandogya Upanishad, indicates second goal. Sad, mentioned in again Chandogya Upanishad, indicates third goal. Okay, so whenever any Brahmana, priest, pujaris perform any scriptural, any austerity, any penances, they start with Om Tat Sat. Om is first goal, Tat is second goal, Sat is third goal. Om is mentioned in Rig Veda, Sat and Tat are mentioned in Chandogya Upanishad. So these are second and third goal subsequently. Om, Tat, Sat, and Krishna consciousness. So according to Bhagavad Gita, any work should be done for Om, Tat, Sat. So when you are chanting Om, Tat, Sat, it means that you are performing activity for Om, Tat, Sat. So when we teach any particular subject, we take the name of the subject, name of the topic, and then we start teaching. So students can understand that you are teaching a particular topic. Okay. Similarly, when Brahmanas chant Om Tat Sat, it means they are doing the activity for Om Tat Sat. So Om Tat Sat represents Supreme Lord Krishna. So by chanting Om Tat Sat, you are dedicating the entire activity for Krishna. Om Tat Sat. So Om Tat Sat represents Krishna. Om Tat Sat is absolute truth, Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. Then comes text number 24. Tasmad Om iti udahritya yajna dana tapah kriya pravartante vidhanokta satatam brahmavadina. Therefore, transcendentalists undertaking performances of sacrifice, charity, and penance in accordance with scriptural regulations begin always with Om to attain the Supreme. So, why these? Now we'll see, understand the meaning of Om. So, text number 24 describes Om. Om Tad Vishnu Paramam Padam. Mentioned in Rigved 1.22.20. The lotus feet of Vishnu are supreme devotional platform. So, if you perform any activity and you remember the lotus feet of Lord Krishna, the entire activity will be in the mode of goodness, will be fruitful, and will be performed without any difficulty. So, what is the purpose of Om? Helps one to remember Lord. Right? So, when you call your son by taking the name, it means you are remembering your son. Similarly, when you take the name of Lord, when you take the name of Lord Om, you are remembering Lord. You are calling Lord Krishna. Who is the Lord? Lord is Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is the Supreme Controller. He is the Supreme Empire. He possesses the entire six opulences: strength, beauty, renunciation. Everything belongs to Krishna. If someone is very, very Pahloan or it's a bodybuilder and say, so it is Krishna. You have got some percentage from Krishna. No one is greater or equal to Krishna. Everyone is below Krishna. So Krishna is Vibhu and we are all Anu. Soul and super soul both are eternal. So Krishna possesses super soul and we possess soul. Soul and super both are eternal. So characteristics wise, they are same. But Krishna is Vibhu and we are Anu. Okay. So soul is part and parcel of super soul. We are all part and parcel of super soul. We are all part and parcel of Krishna. So Om means Vishnu. So when you chant Om, it is Supreme Lord Krishna. It is Vishnu. So this is placed at the beginning of the Vedic hymns to indicate supreme goal and thus attain the supreme. So when you chant any particular mantra, you want something. Similarly, when you chant Om, you call Krishna. You remember Krishna. You have faith in Krishna. So Krishna will take care of your activity. You will get Krishna. When you remember Krishna, you call Krishna, you will get Krishna. Right? If you're calling A, you'll get A. If you're calling B, you'll get B. If you chant A, people will hear A. It is not like you are chanting A, people will hear B. Similarly, if you chant Om, you call Krishna, you remember Krishna, and you will get Krishna. It is rightly mentioned in Rigved 1.22.20, the lotus feet of Vishnu are the supreme devotional platform. So, lotus feet of Krishna is a platform. So, whatever activities, sacrifices, penances, charity we perform, we should perform on the platform of lotus feet of Krishna. Okay. So performance of everything on behalf of Supreme Lord assures perfection of all activities. So when you chant Om, you call Krishna, you remember Krishna, you have faith in Krishna. So Krishna will take care of your activity. And whatever you will perform, will be performed in the mode of goodness. So when it is performed in the mode of goodness, it will be fruitful. Because when you are performing some activity, you have some objective. You are looking for some, either you are looking for some material benefit or you are looking for some spiritual benefit. But you are looking for something. So when you perform with right attitude, by chanting Om, having faith in Krishna, remembering Krishna, and sacrificing everything on the platform of lotus feet of Krishna. The performance of everything on behalf of Supreme Lord assures perfection of all activities. Means it will be perfect. Whatever you perform onto the lotus feet of Krishna will be perfect. So there is no question of perfection. When you are chanting Om, activity will be perfect. When you are taking the name of Krishna, activity will be perfect. When you have knowledge of Krishna, your knowledge is perfect. And if you have so many material knowledge and you are not having knowledge about Krishna, your knowledge is waste, like a dustbin. Dustbin contains all the dust, all the things which is not required. So this body is like a dustbin without Krishna. This knowledge is waste without the knowledge of Krishna. So we should chant Om, the name of Krishna. We should call Krishna by chanting Om. We should perform our activity, sacrifice, charity on the platform of lotus feet of Krishna. So Om Tad Vishnu Paramam Padam, mentioned in Rig Veda. Text number 25. Tad iti anabhisandhaya phalam yagya tapah kriya dana kriyasya vividha kriyante moksha kanchibhi. Without desiring fruitive results, one should perform various kinds of sacrifice, penance, and charity with the word Tat. The purpose of each transcendental activity is to get free from material entanglement. So why we do perform any sacrifice, any charity? To be away from material entanglement. And by performing charity, if you are in material, it means you are not performing that kind of activity or charity or sacrifice or penance with right mode. So how to perform with right mode? We have seen the previous verse. We should perform all activity with starting with Om and onto the lotus feet of Krishna. So the lotus feet of Krishna should be used as platform. I mean, everything is dedicated to Krishna. Krishna will take care. In material world also, if you dedicate something to someone, he will be happy and will give you such a provision you can perform the activity perfectly. Similarly, if it is possible in material world, it has come from spiritual world. So all the characteristics of Krishna are there in material world also. But people are using it for material benefit. They are not remembering Krishna. They just attach themselves to the particular material benefit, to the particular object. This is my car. This is my bungalow. This is my amount. This is my property. This is my wealth. So they are attached to everything. Who has given to you all these things? Krishna purchased the reservoir, and you have got very 0.000001% out of that. And they understand that it is full. I can enjoy generation after generation. My son, my daughter will not work forever. They can enjoy. So nothing is permanent in this world. And everything is given by Krishna. Krishna has given you to enjoy. But by offering it to Krishna first. If someone gives you a gift and if you forget to say thank you, in this material world, the particular person will feel bad. And in this material world, we are enjoying the entire material world, entire material objects. We forget to say Krishna, thank you. Why? Because everything belongs to Krishna. We should always be thankful to Krishna. Why? Because we are utilizing it. When you are giving gift to someone, you expect that thank you should come. And in this material world, you are enjoying everything, every object given by Krishna, and you never say thank you to Krishna. But Krishna is so merciful, so kind. He doesn't mind. And always gives you. Why? Because he is Supreme Father. He is Supreme Lord. But he is also thinking that my son is not calling me, not remembering me, not offering me anything, not saying thank you to me. So how we can say thank you to Krishna? By chanting Om Tat Sat. By chanting Mahamantra. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given us such a nice gift, nice weapon, by which we can say thank you to Krishna. Always. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. So, we should always chant this Mahamantra. So, if you are chanting this Mahamantra, this is thank you for Krishna. You enjoy this material world, but chant always this Mahamantra. Whatever object you are enjoying, offer it to Krishna first. Because Krishna is the supreme enjoyer. You are enjoying because Krishna is the supreme enjoyer. You are enjoying because Krishna has given you that particular object or everything in this material world. So this material world belongs to Krishna. The spiritual world also belongs to Krishna. Okay, so everything belongs to Krishna. So we should be always thankful to Krishna by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So text number 25 describes Tat. Tat describes detached work for the sake of liberation. So this detached word is very, very broad and very, very difficult. Because when we say my son, my wife, my property, my car, this my word is the very, very dangerous word. Main, mera hai, belongs to me. I am the owner, I am the Lord. Right? You are Lord, but Krishna is Supreme Lord. You are Lord because of Krishna. Everything possessed to Krishna. So Krishna has given you the particular object to enjoy. So before enjoying, offer it to Krishna. Chant the name of Krishna, Om Tat Sat, or by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Okay, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given us such a simple Mahamantra. Purpose is freedom from material entanglement. If you chant, why to chant? To get freedom from material entanglement. Okay, so when you chant, when you chant Tat, okay, these activities are done with disregard for beauty. Tat means for him, not for you. And who is he? He is Krishna. So whatever activity you are performing, it is for Krishna. You are cleaning your house, you are cleaning the temple, you are cleaning outside, it is for Krishna. Krishna will never come where there is dirt, there is dustbin. Huh? So, you are performing arti, offering lamb, ghee lamb, Krishna. You are preparing chapati, you are preparing food, you are preparing meal for Krishna. While preparing meal, chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. If you don't remember to chant, at least you can start some audio, video. Okay, so you can hear. So when you hear, Krishna enters through your ear into your heart. When you chant the name of Krishna, Krishna dances on your tongue. So Krishna enters into your heart through your mouth. When you look at deities of Krishna in the temple or in your mind, if you remember, Krishna enters through your eyes into your heart. In such a way that, okay, we should use our all limbs in the service of Krishna. And Krishna is so merciful. If you take once the name of Krishna, your thousand and lakhs number of sins are goes up. Okay, so if you take once the name of Krishna, all your sins go away. And if you chant always the name of Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. What will happen? Your all sins will go away. And you will be purified. Your heart will be purified. If your heart is purified, whatever you say, whatever you think, whatever you do, everything will be purified. And it will be in the mode of goodness. So, which is chant Tat. Text number 26 and 27. Tadubhave sadhubhave cha sada iti etat prayojyate prasaste karmani tatha sachabda parthayojyate yagye tapasi dane cha स्थिति सद इति चोच्यते कर्म चैव तदर्थीयं सद इति एवाभिधीयते. The absolute truth is the objective of devotional sacrifice, and it is indicated by the word Sat. The performer of such sacrifice is also called Sat. As are all works of sacrifice, penance, and charity, which true to the absolute nature are performed to please the Supreme Person, O son of Pritha. So Lord Krishna is explaining Arjuna. And Arjuna, what is Sat? The absolute truth is the objective of devotional sacrifice. When you say something to someone, you think that it is true, you will never accept that you are telling a lie. If you are telling lie also, you will never accept that you are telling lie. So even when you are telling lie, confidently will say, no, it is right. Right? Similarly, when we pray to Krishna, when we say something, so it is for Krishna. So Krishna represents Sat. Okay, if you are praying to someone, you know that he is good. You will not pray to a bad person. Similarly, when we are praying to Krishna, why? Because Krishna is Sat. So Sat represents Supreme Personality of God. So Krishna is Om, Krishna is Tat, Krishna is Sat. So before chanting any Mahamantra, any mantra, we should say Om. Om, you should chant Om, and before performing any activity, sacrifice, charity, we should chant Om Tat Sat. And the one who is performing the activity is also Sat. So we are performing activity for Sat. We are performing activity to Sat, and the activity which is performed for and to is also Sat. So everyone is Sat. Devotee is Sat, Krishna is Sat, and activity is also Sat. So all works of sacrifice, charity, and penance performed to please the Lord are also called Sat, and they reveal the true spiritual nature. When everything is done for Sat, it is spiritually in nature. Okay, so that is text number 26 and 27. So in purport, Srila Prabhupada says, Prasaste Karmani. Prasaste Karmani means prescribed duties. This indicates prescribed Vedic duties, which are the purificatory processes from the time of conception to the end of one's life. Means whatever activity, suppose you are performing some austerity, some charity, some puja, some any kind of Sat thing, it is performed throughout of life. Okay, it is not like I will perform good today and tomorrow I will perform bad. If you're performing good, make it more good, make it better, make it best throughout life. Purpose, meant for ultimate liberation. Meant for ultimate liberation. Recommendation in all such activities, one should vibrate Om Tat Sat. Then next comes Sadbhave, Sadhu Bhave. Transcendental situation. Acting in Krishna consciousness is called Sattva. One is fully conscious of Krishna. Activities are called sadhu. The one who performs for Krishna is sadhu. The one who chants the name of Krishna is sadhu. The one who is doing any activity for Krishna is sadhu. Sadhu bhave, sadbhave cha. So this sadhu bhave and sadbhave is the transcendental situation. Tad arthiyam. Tad arthiyam. It is for Krishna, offering to Supreme. Implies offering service to anything which represents the Supreme. If you offer anything to Krishna, it is offering to Supreme. It is known as Tad Arthiyam. For example, cooking and helping in the Lord's temple or any other kind of work for broadcasting Lord's glories. So if you are cooking in temple, if you are cooking at home, and after that you are offering to Krishna, it is tad arthiyam. It is offered to Krishna. So there is no material entanglement. People cook to eat for themselves. I am earning my money, I will enjoy as per my wish. No. I am earning, I will cook, I'll offer it to Krishna, then I will eat. So that food will sanctify your entire body, mind, heart. So it will purify. And when a purified heart speak, say, do something, it will be always in the mode of goodness. The practical application of Om Tat Sat is used when initiating a person or offering a sacred thread and many other places, many other yagyas. Om Tat Sat. So before performing any activity, just chant Om Tat Sat. So these supreme words Om Tat Sat are used in many ways to perfect all activities and make everything complete. Then comes text number 28. Now, if you are anything beyond Om Tat Sat, is known as Asat. Text number 28. Asraddhaya hutam dattam tapas taptam kritam chayat asad iti uchyate partha nacha tattva pretyano iha. Anything done as sacrifice, charity, or penance without faith in the Supreme, O son of Pritha, is impermanent. It is called asat and is useless both in this life and the next life. See, if you are performing so many things, but you don't have faith in Krishna, it is known as asat. Religious activity not done in proper consciousness is practically useless. Anything without faith in Supreme is impermanent and it's called asat. And is useless in this life and in the next life too. So, this is the end of chapter number 17. So next time we'll start chapter number 18. Any question you can ask? श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।